And we're live. Welcome to another light language meditation with Aquarian Fire. Yeah, this is number 45 on January 17th, 117. So we're working with 9 and 9, 99. So nahara archikara skananiyataka arasanaha tekatakuyaha. So what is light language? Light language is speaking from your heart center. It doesn't engage the mind or the ego, and you just allow the language to come forth. Some call it light language, some call it soul language, some call it galactic language, and to me it depends on which language I'm speaking. To me, sometimes it just flows. Sometimes I'm channeling the language. And sometimes they're earth-based languages. Sometimes they're not. Like, and when we meditate, so the purpose is to meditate. And when we actually meditate and we get in the now, it helps us to be in the now and forget about all of our troubles in the past, forget about all of our expectations in the future or the worries that we have about the future. And we become present in the now, and everything just fades away, and our true authentic self just keeps coming up and shining. And it's so much easier to be one's true authentic self and live in one's joy. And that's another reason that I speak light language, because I love to speak light language, and it brings out my joy. It allows it to flow. Doesn't matter if I'm doing a blessing or if I'm just walking down the street and I'm just talking in the language, just like, thank you, bird. Thank you, trees. Or how beautiful is that? Those simple translations, and I'm not necessarily speaking it for anybody else. So to me, that's the beauty in it, that I'm speaking. I'm speaking for me, because it's just a natural way to express myself at this point. It also comes naturally during healing sessions. And sometimes I'm talking to the cells in the person's body. Sometimes I'm bringing in different energies from elsewhere. Sometimes they're just blessings, which will bring in other entities, which are going to bring in other energies. Sometimes it's to get the client to relax a little more, to allow the energy to flow through better. I don't have any of these intentions when I'm speaking the light language, but I notice that when I speak the light language, that those things start to happen. And so that's the best part, that I set my intention early for the highest good of the client. And then I don't worry about it anymore. If I get visions, I get visions. And that's a pretty good segue. So the Aquarian Fire is effectively utilizing the holy fire in this age of Aquarius. It is a highly evolved, natural, and efficient energy modality. It's a mechanism for allowing the body, mind, and soul to heal. It can be used for guidance, as a path to enlightenment. It can be effectively used to enhance any task. The Aquarian Fire is an excellent way to empower yourself in this new age of Aquarius. Vibrations are rising and energies are evolving quickly. Has anybody felt the energies of this week? How it's been ramping up? Because it's just devolving, and you are evolving. So the Aquarian Fire is an invitation to elevate your level of understanding in this age of unity, equality, and love, to provide assistance to all. And what is the holy fire? The holy fire is that burning in your heart. It's your connection to your highest level of excitement. It flows in, through, and around all of creation. And it binds all it is. Yes, thank you. We'll share that a little later, okay? It is powerful, natural, and gentle, as well as provides purification, healing, empowerment, and guidance. It comes from the highest form of consciousness, as it is a direct connect to the source. It has no ego and always respects free will. It is unlimited. And I found that the Holy Fire is really great at breaking down those belief systems while still respecting free will and still being unlimited. And my dear friend Wendy has reached a milestone, actually 2 milestones. She is celebrating her 4th year at Languages of Lights on YouTube. And she now has a website, languagesoflights.com. So congratulations, Wendy, and thank you for your service in the light. And thank you for your friendship. I love you, my dear friend. Nohu taka auhu takasaya harahana takashishaya o kunanwara harskana eka isa hona harasakana achichikaya saka anana awe kawarasasa. Always deep appreciation for our connection. And I didn't write it up. Well, I wrote it up, but I didn't make the event yet. Come join us Sunday evening. Did we agree on a time, Wendy? Did we agree 10:30 Central or 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central? Where we're going to celebrate the super blood wolf moon and total lunar eclipse. And a little bit of light language we're going to speak, probably a lot. And who knows what Spirit has planned for this. But we'll be preparing and integrating the energies. We're calling this the stacked deck because this full moon is the stacked deck. Everything's all in line with the sun or the moon, and if you needed any excuse and any permission slips, this is the full moon to actually give yourself that permission to be awesome and to allow your true authentic self to flow freely from your heart center with joy and gratitude. And all the planets are direct, so that you can be direct in your manifestations. Start making notes on exactly what you wish to create. And the full moon will take care of all the releasing as necessary. We're just going to focus on what we wish to create. We're going to fully engage in the law of attraction. We're going to be in the now. We're just going to concentrate on what we're creating. Yes. So I'm going to click on something here. So I got an interesting question, which is worth talking about. Oh, it's protection. I don't need to click on it anymore. Talking about protection. So I have several negative entity removal videos, and one is quite popular, where I was just sitting there in a parking lot and Spirit said, do the procedure now, make a video and cast out some entities. And I go, okay. But somebody asked, how does one protect themselves from negative entities, especially if they live in a neighborhood or an area where the energy is already suspect? And that's a great question. I don't necessarily or explicitly bring on protection. And the reason I don't explicitly say, I'm going to protect myself, I'm going to bring on the armor of Archangel Michael, and I'm going to do this and that and the other thing, I don't say those things. Because according to the law of attraction, if we are calling on protection, we're also engaging with the universe that the only way we know that our protection is there is that somebody comes and tries to use that protection or butt up against the protection. So we get confirmation that our protection is working. Well, I have a different theory. So with this protection, we go on the opposite side of the spectrum and we just say, okay, well, I'm just going to allow so much awesomeness to flow from my heart that I don't need any protection. That anybody who's in the blast zone of my light, or it's not my light, it's the light that comes through me, because it's the light of source. It's the light. It's the true white light. So if I allow that to come forth and I'm in my joy, and I'm fully engaging in the law of attraction, those things, they're ideas, those negative entities. They're just ideas. And we have a knowing. Yes, thank you, Wendy, for that comment. We have a knowing that we're walking in our joy. We're walking in our creative power. And we're creating this reality that doesn't include those negative entities. So that's the best part, is that we're creating such awesomeness that we can I have some good words? That they'll just manifest in somebody else's reality, because that's what they wish to create. Because our natural state is our true authentic self. And what we give out to the universe is what we get back. So why not give out love and light and awesomeness and all those things that are on our vision board of what we wish to create? All those things that are on our list that we're putting our attention to, and we're paying attention to when is the right time to actually act on those creations. And we don't worry too much about what the right time is when we're going to act on those creations, because the right time will present itself and it'll be a no-brainer. Oh, it's time to act. It's just like a ding goes off. Or if you're like me or Wendy, that the numbers show you, oh, it's time to stop playing with the universe, because we just finished playing and now time to act. So a little bit of light language before we get into anything else. Na achikoho so yaha na skaraudata yarana atakar chiche au husa sahayaka atana na arahasiki taka uwashai isahayaka tarana na ataka uchara sahananara sakacha cha uwarana skataka takanani na hatachikoho suku. And that was just a lot of words. It just says, be easy on yourself. Because when we stop beating ourselves up, life just gets so much easier and our joy just flows much more freely. There's a really great meme that's been floating around social media. There's a before and after picture of before spiritual awakening. There's this little Asian youth, 6, 7 years old, with a boot up against his head, and it's really close in. And then after spiritual awakening, you realize that, oh, it's his own hand that's in the boot that's pushing up against his own head. And if he doesn't like it, guess what? He's just going to move his hand. That's exactly what the law of attraction is all about, is allowing ourselves to become the righteous rulers of our reality in a constructive engagement with the universe and all the rest of creation. Because what we give out to the universe is what we get back. And as Esther Hicks says, that when she spills a pot of coffee, she says, I did that. Oh, yeah, I did that. I created that mess. And that's how she lives her joy. So are there any messes that you've created recently? Can you take full ownership? I created that. I engaged in the universe, and that's what I created. And if we don't prefer it, guess what? Our vibration is telling us, because then we have these feelings like, oh, I didn't quite like that. And that's just simply saying that we created something that we really don't prefer to do. So and so don't second guess it. Acknowledge what you did real quick, and then just go back into your bliss and create from there. Akahara anana ahara sukuara sha. Saana na arakura shishawi kuarasa. So if you have not already, niakatakara sakananawi sukura sha. We invite you to get comfortable. Nihokora wananahara sakarshishikuya so. Does not matter if you sit in lotus position, niakatakora wararsa. Or sit in your lazy boy, your cozy chair, or if you lie down, it just simply matters if you're comfortable. And we invite you to close your eyes. And thank you, water, for water is life. And we invite you to turn your awareness in towards your breath. Breathing and relaxing. And exhale, releasing. Breathing and relaxing. And exhale, releasing. Breathing and relaxing. And exhale, releasing. Excuse me a minute. Thank you, water. And we invite you to continue breathing at your own natural pace. While we speak a little light language. Niha nahatakai hutatakadana nahatakuara shat shat kon naha shashai kura nahakatukuha iha nanaha kataha sasahai nawai so nai chiatakua so nanaha yeshashakura waraha Hunanai sakana taku san hania takata kaua shai arakara sakana naharakaya tura na takataninya na ua soro kotakai nari soro hokoto ora shishakai kawai kanono niorono no hora shishakaua haiha and thank you Thank you again, water. Niakawaya. Kuhon nanahariwa. So nanaura takatakasi. Sahahaya. Kananoa kachiara nanoa waraskaya. Hur harakaya. Ko nananara haratasua. Sohoka una araharasakurnurishai. Kuro ro 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 ro. Kanan harasa nanawurshishaya. Now, we invite you, if you have not already done so, nonohura warashishikawaya, to start the divine flow. Niakatanohura warashikiwiyosoa. Let us turn our awareness to our heart center. Niatakanana hashikawiyasokosha. For in our heart center, Niatakawarasanaye is our holy fire, Niakuhuhukashai. And our holy fire, Sakadiyananawayasa, is the source of our bright light. Pininia Katahua Sananaria Tatura Baharnaskarisha. Thank you, water. Kunanahara Atakatakawisha. So let us take this holy fire from our heart center. Niakatananohura Warashishi. And let us bring it up through our chakras. Nihakatonanawarasaka. Up through our throat chakra. Nahatananihikawa. And up through our third eye, Niakananahara Utakawarisha, and out through our crown, Naatakananara Takorisha. And let us continue on out beyond our personal energy, Niakataku Hukawarisha Yikua, and into the realm of the non-physical, Niakotuku Horaharshaka, Iskananaya Donanohorshisha. And let us continue into the realm of the non-egoic, unconditional love, where it always respects free will. And let us bring back more holy fire. Back into the realm of the physical, into our personal energy, and in through our crown chakra, through our third eye, through our throat chakra, and back into our heart center, mixing that energy thoroughly. And let us ground this energy. Let us take that combined energy from our heart centers and move it down through our chakras, through our solar plexus, through our sacral chakra, and out through our root. And let's continue this energy down through growing roots into Gaia, going deep, deep, deep down into Mother Earth. And let us wrap those roots around the heart of Gaia, giving her a great big hug, and bringing back her grounded love, up through the root system, in through the root chakra, through our sacral chakra, through our solar plexus, and back into our heart centers, mixing this energy thoroughly. Let us continue this divine flow. Up through the chakras and out through the crown. Into the non-egoic realm and bringing back more holy fire. And back in through the crown. And into the heart center and grounding it. Out through the root. around the heart of Gaia, bringing it back through the root and into the heart center. And let us continue this divine flow forever and ever. Out the crown, bring back more holy fire into the crown, through the heart center, out the root, around the heart of Gaia, into the root, and into the heart center. No o ta ora harskachi tika anahu toro. Soko o hokoa hanana as kananahi shishikawa huko. Ora hanana hataka takara shishikuwi soko. Continuing that forever and ever. Ni hatatanana isoko uhura shika ayakananawe ha. Breathing in, relaxing. And exhale, releasing. Breathing in, relaxing. And on the exhale, send it out through the heart center and allow it to flow freely into every aspect of your awareness, in every way and everywhere and everywhen. Niakatakai hatau ananas katakahayaha. Now we invite you, Noda Kura Shishikawiya Sukona. Thank you, water. Niyokoharahaya. We invite you to imagine yourself Niyatakura Warashishia in a forest. Niyakonona Nawara Shishishi. And this forest is teeming with life. Nihatana Nawurashisha. The flowers are amazing. Niyakanana Rasukuhura Shishisha. And the animals are scampering all around. Nihakara Warasanana Shikauaha. And as you turn around in wonderment and amazement, you see a path leaving the forest. No takahua hananasaya. And as you continue along this path, as this path meanders through valleys, it starts going upward. And this path leads to a cave entrance. How curious. And as you continue in through this cave, this cave is bioluminescent, providing just enough light to continue safely and fearlessly. And as you continue along this path, the cave opens up into a much larger cavern. And there's a pool of water in the center of this cavern. And at the bottom of this pool is some bioluminescence that is not ordinary. And as you sit down next to this pool, there is one aspect of this bioluminescence that is not like the rest of it. For this light comes from the non-egoic realm, the same place as the holy fire. For it is the true light. Allow this light to enter your soul. And allow this light to take you on a journey. When you are ready, Soho Nanari Katana no Huya Shishaya. Slowly bring yourself back to the here and now. Nyoko no 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 hura shisha. Maybe start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Deepen your breathing. And when you are ready, slowly open your eyes. And welcome back. Welcome to the new now. And I invite you to write your experience down. You might not know now when that information will be relevant. It doesn't matter if you write it down in a notebook. Or you type yourself an email. Or you simply draw symbols. Because in every new now, it's an opportunity to get new meaning from it. And I'll write my email to myself after the broadcast is done. So I'll share a bit of mine. And as I sat there in the cavern around this bioluminescent pool, and it was really a small pool, which was really interesting. But I sat next to it, but I sat cross-legged. And then when I was there, all of a sudden 5 other people showed up around this bioluminescent pool. And it was so small, it was close enough to actually hold hands around it for all 6 people. And at first we held hands in a circle, but then we switched and we held hands with every other person. So we made the Merkaba, or the Star of David, with our arms. And interestingly, when we did that, we started rotating clockwise. And this was like sliding on this floor of the cavern and going clockwise. It was really interesting. And then after a moment or two, it was as if we lifted up above the cavern floor for maybe an inch or two. I didn't feel the cavern floor anymore as I held on to 2 people's hands. And I thought it was curious. And then after a minute or two of spinning, we all then became one in the center above the bioluminescent pool. But at this point, we were like 6 feet above the ground, and we were just one small dot of energy. And then I'm going, my ego's curious, what's going to happen next? But as we were one ball of light and one ball of energy, we were shining our light into every corner of this cavern. There wasn't a spot in this cavern that wasn't illuminated. That was the very interesting part. And then I was brought to this round, it looked like a spyglass with a handle, but it was embedded in the cavern wall. And then I was looking at it, and it actually showed me a scene on the other side of this looking glass, the spyglass. Like a giant magnifying glass. Yeah, I was really curious. It goes, what the heck is going on here? But again, trying to roll with it and not to trying to influence or control this vision that I had. And interestingly, what I saw through this looking glass was a rock by my favorite pool. And sometimes I sit on this rock and meditate on the rock. Sometimes I lean against that rock and meditate. Sometimes I just lean against the rock and look up at the sky. And since I noticed it, then all of a sudden I was sucked in through the looking glass and then came to that pool. And then when I sat on that rock, I merged into the rock and I became one with the rock. And then I started to play. I wonder, since I'm one with the rock, if I can get this rock rolling, if I can get us rolling. And so I did, just back and forth, and then started rolling. And it started rolling down the hill. And I got down to the meadow at the base of the hill. And us, the rock, stopped rolling. And there were so many wildflowers there were nearby, and it felt so awesome to be with those wildflowers and have those wildflowers lean against me / us. This were the rock. And and then my awareness shifted. I collected what was me or what was we at this point and merged in with this one wildflower. There was some black, some yellow, some red, and some green on the stem in this wildflower. And as the gentle breeze was blowing, I was moving in with the breeze, not offering any resistance, just however the breeze blew against us, this flower. And after enjoying that for a minute or two, what happened was a big bumblebee, and some other smaller insects came and started pollinating or gathering pollen from the flower, which was my crown chakra, which was so interesting. I felt the bees and the insects walking around on my crown chakra, on the petals of the flower, I don't know, all the bud is basically what it is. It looked kind of like a daisy, I mean, in form-wise, with all the little, I don't know, mini stamen. They say it's not important, but it's on the face of the flower, not the petals. And after experiencing that tingling in my crown chakra for a while, and see the bee walking on that flower, I then left the flower and merged in with this, what appeared to be a really giant bumblebee at this point. And the bumblebee took off. And then we went up high enough, and I guess bees, when they reach a certain height, I bet they can't see quite well, I guess. I don't know, because I couldn't discern between any of the trees or colors or anything at that point. So it just seemed like we were up flying in the bluish sky with a couple of clouds. But I felt movement, so it was doing some sort of bee dance, getting its way back home to the hive. And then interestingly, when we got to the hive, yes, it's a very large community, and I'm walking in there, and other bees are walking on top of me, and I'm feeling their feet and their feelers and everything all over me, and it was freaky and cool all at the same time. And on my head too, which was just odd. And I'm walking around the honeycomb inside the hive and, not knowing what to do. What am I supposed to do? My ego jumped in and said stuff. Interestingly, all throughout my meditation, there were what seemed like bouts of ego where somebody from my personal life jumped into the meditation, and before a transition, this is like, oh, hey, what's up? And then it's like, oh, sorry, I'm meditating here. And then went back to the vision. Some people stayed a little bit longer than others, but when I write myself the note, I'll note who they were and see if there's any relevance to it. As the people changed throughout the throughout the vision, the experience. So then I was brought, I mean, it's just like I'm wandering around inside the honeycomb, and then it was just like, it was this like smooth transition over to, I'm now on the edge of the Earth's atmosphere, and I see the sun rising in the east, coming up over the upper atmosphere and shining its light, making, you know, the diamond ring effect on planet Earth. And I was curious as to what it meant, but I'm just sitting there in the light and on the edge of the atmosphere, just experiencing it. And it was quite interesting. And then there was a couple other bouts of people coming, incidents of people coming to visit. And then again, allowed it to happen and allowed it to go away on its own. And then actually got to float for a while out in deep space. And then there was this bright light, which I associate with Source or God or whomever. And I was wondering how we were kind of rotating around each other. And I'm like, interesting. And weren't quite experiencing the unity. And then all of a sudden I go, okay, well, I'll let go completely and allow whatever experience is supposed to happen. And as soon as I let go completely is when I was just then drawn into Source. And I sat there in the intense white light and felt the full joy. That there's the perfection is the best way to say it, is that there's nothing to forgive, and you are perfect as you are. And so they're talking now a little extra. I've been seeing a lot of license plates lately. The license plates that translate, they manifest to me as they look like Hebrew letters. And so they say things. And so this particular license plate is Asher, and that's the middle part of Eye Asher Eye, I am that I am. And that goes perfectly with this, which is you are perfection. No matter what you're doing, you are what you are. Trying to define it or trying to say this is right behavior, this is wrong behavior, this is good behavior, this is bad behavior. That's not the being, and then that's not fully accepting I am that I am. I am whatever I am at the moment. So just be it and stop judging it and be in the awesomeness of it. In your isness in any moment. Then, interestingly, since I was in that bright light, I was then taken to the very tip of a black, sleek black pyramid. And it wasn't nighttime, it wasn't daytime. And this bright light that was a function of this black, sleek pyramid came up through me and went out through my crown to the rest of the universe. And then it was cast out through my third eye to this planet whatever this planet was. And I was, again, rotating clockwise, slowly on this. And it's not like I really tried to have control over where my head tilt was. I was just allowing that light to beam forth from my third eye, illuminating whatever was needed to be illuminated. And sometimes that beam went out into complete darkness on the planet, on that planet. And sometimes it went into a more well-lit area. Not that I tried to make sense of it, but be interesting to see your interpretations of it. And as I sat there for a while, I noticed something curious whenever I looked down a little bit, is that the pyramid changed from a four-sided pyramid, and then when I rotated to the next side, it then became a three-sided pyramid, and then when I rotated to the next side, it became a four-sided pyramid, then a three-sided pyramid, then a four-sided pyramid, then a three-sided pyramid. So it was really curious as to what was going on there, but still, that was my experience. And then it got kind of gray and foggy for a minute, and then I was taken to, I'm not even sure it was Earth. I'm getting the feeling that it was Earth, that it was a sacred site on Earth, but they didn't let me see the sacred site. So there was this one pillar, it was a square pillar, and the rock looked like it was red rock from Sedona, that it was just built up into a column, and it had symbols scribed, etched in to it. And there were also little squares where the symbols were inside. And there were like 2 to 3 symbols or squares on each side of this pillar. We'll just keep calling it a pillar. And all I was doing was placing my one hand on this one symbol, and then again, I'm rotating around this thing clockwise. And I put my hand on another symbol. And then when I rotated to the next, and it's just like I'm activating these symbols, or I'm punching them in a certain order, creating a sequence of those symbols. But that's all I was doing when I was going around and around and around, just pushing. Oh, it's time to push this one. Oh, and now I'm going to push this one with my left hand, and then this one with my right hand, and then this with my left hand. I kept going around. And, my ego really wanted to make sense out of that one. How come I can't see the sacred site? I know it's there, but you're obscuring it from me for whatever reason. So yeah, the ego was engaged. Again, it's like, okay, just keep pushing and just keep rotating as they are rotating me, and I'm pushing and pushing. And then it was time to come back. But when I got back, there were still some that were meditating. So I said, okay, well, take a throat lozenge and then drink a little more water. And then I waited for them to tell me that everybody's back, and then there we are. Something said, oh, Amazing Grace says, popped in mind for a split second in the beginning, whatever that means. Somebody did? Somebody in particular? Or, and if any of you would like to share a little bit, by all means, go ahead. If you don't mind me reading it online, otherwise, I'll just speak a little light language. Sometimes it's hard to remember our awesomeness. Sometimes it's really easy. But when we get into meditation and all those other things simply go away. Nahatanariya sakananahishishya. We are reminded atakahura varshishya instantaneously of our true authentic self. Nahatakawara sanani itakura shishya. And when we receive messages, that is in the vortex. Na'atakaweresa, as Abraham Hicks likes to say. Nihataria sakoranwarshishya. And when we're in na'atakananawotakowarashishya, those messages that come in, na'atakanani hitakorawarshishya, we can easily trust those messages. Because we know they do not come from the ego. Na'atakutakoara harasanana itakara shishishaya. Yes, part of my job is hosting the meditation, is to check in on all of you. So I do pop in. Yes, amazing grace. Like a little bit more light language. And the reminding, go check out languagesoflights.com and go check out Languages of Lights on YouTube if you don't know Wendy yet. I'm sure you'll love her. And come join us Sunday evening, 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central, where Wendy and I will do our thing. It's as simple as can be. There's a loose agenda, but we're going to let Spirit come forth. Where we manifest and co-create with a stacked deck on the super blood wolf full moon and total lunar eclipse. So thanks for joining. And see you next time. Namaste, my friends. And make it a great day. Because why would you leave it up to anyone else? Okay, and we got to say, unlimit yourselves, my friends.